Unconditional committing is crazy, bro. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I've done enough samples I'm gonna work on. It's crazy. Just gotta make it work. Drive. Big drive. Big drive. Actually, no, it's not in drive. It's in my books, in front of my eyes. I gotta open up and use my eyes. I use the sight that I'm deprived. Okay, it's kinda late. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta drive 9 hours, so I shouldn't make it. People like, baby, come in. Told me you know it's time to run it up. I told her it's just a thought. I told her it's just a thought. Look at it go. Told her I was trying to run it up. I told her it's just a thought. Got all my stuff started from last summer type shit. Roll. CEA. I just read through it and call it a night. It normally goes by quicker if I show everybody who's home, right? Why is it important to you to get a good score on your ACT SAT? Awesome. What are you planning on doing for ACT SAT prep? Do you know where you want to go to college? Very cool. Why? Awesome. Okay, why there? Okay, do you know what you need to get on your ACT SAT to get in? Awesome. I think you're really gonna like this. See, there are 4 ways that students go after their ACTs. 1, they wing it. I wouldn't recommend you do that. Two, a lot of people go to a class, whether it's a local university or high school or a commercial place downtown. The plus side of the class is the accountability that you have with the teacher and other students there with you. The downside is a lot of students say they either get too far ahead or too far behind and don't want to ask questions that all their friends may or may not already know the answer to, especially if you have a lot. The third and also not a bad option is you could receive private tutoring. The plus side is you get one-on-one help and targeted training based on strengths and weaknesses. The downside is that it's extremely expensive, and because sometimes it's tough to actually figure out what those weaknesses are in an actual testing format. The fourth way is to prep in a more self-paced manner. Lots of people, when taking this route, buy a book and read through it, which is better than nothing for sure, but not always super efficient or effective. Our system is in the self-paced category. But what I like about ours, and after I show you can let me know if you agree or not, is that it combines the other 3 options in a way that makes you do it on your own schedule and no one else's. So what families like about the way this? Yeah, no, it's not. No. Yeah, so I'll go. We'll do that until no one else's. I'll go ahead and show you how it works. You can let me know how you feel about it. If you like it, great. I'll help you pick it up like I did the Johnson, the Jennings. But at the same time, if you don't like it, that's okay too. I get credit just for showing you. I'm showing you. One favor I do ask is, since I sold to 30 families, since I can't really apply this to my business, I can't really apply this to my business minor until, since I can't really apply for general business minor credits, since I can't really apply for credits, because yeah, this is gonna kind of be class, right? But since I can't apply for credits for this until after I'm done, since I can't really apply for credits for this until after I've talked to 2,400 families, since my job is to show it to 2,400 families, I'm only going to show it to each family one time. So everyone's been really cool to give me a big yes, we'll take it, or a big no, we won't. And at the end, you can let me know how you feel about it. If you like it, great. If not, it's okay too. You're here just for showing you. Sound good? And then the spouse objection. Oh, yeah. Show slick. Southwestern Advantage is so helpful for the kids that use it. What's unique is it covers everything for both tests in one system. Today, most colleges accept both, so you definitely want to know which one you're better at. What's helpful here is that it comes with 25 full-length practice tests as you take practice tests. The software shows your strengths and weaknesses so you know exactly what to focus on without all that hassle. You can just take the test, and then you're prompted on what to study to increase your score. Isn't that cool? What students really like is that it's all self-paced. Rather than sitting in the classroom and getting too far ahead or too far behind, you can hone in on the things you need to focus on in order to get the scores you want to get into the schools you want to get into. Our platform always allows you to take a comprehensive self-paced course to navigate to specific subject matter where you require improvement for a more efficient way to study. We also have an entire section dedicated to testing strategies using the tried and true Princeton review method. Because how you take the test really does make a difference. You can be the smartest kid in the world, but if you don't know how to take the test, you're obviously not going to do as well as you're capable of doing. For example, the CEA teaches you which questions are most used on tests so you can maximize points rather than study the questions that most people miss anyway. This way you can get your maximum results in the minimum amount of time. What parents love is our school planner and advice sections. There's so much money out there for students. The problem is most people just don't know where to look or what they're even eligible for. The cool thing here is when you log in with your unique ID, you can access information about all different kinds of scholarship and how to search for them while getting advice on which colleges are best for your students' goals. And finally, we cover the 5 most commonly used AP class test prep. There are 28 video lessons to help you study for each AP exam rather than trying to look through a huge notebook of stuff for the entire year. These lessons are covering exactly what will be on the test and what to study for. The average student that uses this significantly increases their SAT, ACT scores and earns both scholarship money and financial aid. Essentially, what you have is access to 25 full-length practice tests and 16 single subject tests. You also have access to over 4,000 practice questions that can continuously populate lessons and practice problems based on your specific needs. Plus, you have everything you need for college admissions, financial aid, and for the 5 main AP exams. Pretty comprehensive, isn't it? Can you see why so many families are getting this? How does it look so far? Pretty cool? Does it seem like something you'd use, Ms. Jones? Which part appeals to you the most? In fact, the fact that you could test and get in-depth feedback, that it's self-paced, the testing strategy part, awesome. There's a lot in there, isn't there? I think one of the reasons I've been known so well is the price. I think one of the reasons so many people have been picking this up is because of the price. See, most families tell us they see education as an investment, but sometimes investment makes us think of big numbers. Most families know this would be a great investment, but figure it will cost them an arm and a leg. For example, a lot of families take a lot of people taking classes and spend upwards of $500 to $2,000. A good tutor can be approximately $100 an hour, and if you were to get everything I just showed you separately through the Princeton Review, it would be about $1,000. Our motive was to offer a very high quality product and extremely helpful tool that families could afford, because this stuff is important. So I think the reason so many people have chosen this route is it's practical, super friendly to use, and rather than being $2,000, $1,500, or even $1,000, the full prep course and resource manual, the test booklet, the physical bubble sheet, grading and feedback, and all your tools for admissions and financial aid is just $549. That's not bad, is it? It's like one mom said, we spend more than that on our Xbox, sports equipment, and vacations. When it came to the kids' education, this is her making those small investments in their future. Because one high schooler said, they would much rather study now and get a good score on tests to get scholarships and have to pay for college the hard way by working and pay for it off the rest of your life. And then close and